What's up guys, Messi here, welcome to a brand new video, welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is the 10th of July and it's Sunday, so I hope you're having a very good weekend so far. So the transfer window seems to be a little bit quiet today, by the way we've still got some stuff to cover guys. So before we start, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And remember, because it is the weekend, we've got the weekend challenge, try and smash 1,000 likes before 12 PM guys. That is 4 hours after this video goes live. And you absolutely killed it yesterday guys, so I know you can do it again. And finally, if you missed yesterday's videos, they'll be down below in that description box. You know the schedule right now, 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM, or after 9 o'clock basically, is the second video of the day. And yesterday's second video went up around 10:30, so apologies about that. Again, it'll be down below. So let's start today off with the confirmed deals. We only have 8 to get through today. And this first one is going to be a Uruguayan centre by the name of Alexis Rollin. And this guy, he initially went to, I think it's Nacional in the Uruguayan league from Catania in the Serie A, but now has gone straight out on loan to Olympia in the Paraguayan league from Nacional. That's quite a confused one, but that's how it's worked. And this guy, I think, was on loan at Boca Juniors at one point last season. Then we go on to Licina Traore, the massive, I think it's like 6'8" monster that previously played for Everton and Monaco, has gone to CSK Moscow in Russia. That is a loan deal from Monaco to the Russian club. So like I said, this guy's absolutely huge. And I remember back on like FIFA 13 or FIFA 12, he was a silver card. He was like a tree up front. He won absolutely everything in the air. Then we got on to Emir Kojovic this time, a Swedish striker going to KAA Gent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that right, KAA Gent. So that's from IFK Norrköping. Again, apologies if I'm butchering these names. That's an undisclosed fee, and obviously he has a TOTS card right there. Then we go on to Wakaso, I think used to play for Celtic at one point, has gone to Panathinaikos in Greece. That's from Ruben Kazan on a free transfer, joining Victor Ibarbe there, of course, has gone on loan. Then we go on to Lucas Silva of Real Madrid, who was on loan last season at Marseille, I think it was, has now gone to Portugal, and in particular Sporting. Again, that is a loan move. Then we go on to Nicholas Moisander, the Finnish centre-back, going to Werder Bremen from £1.53 million for Sampdoria. Wasn't really there that long. He used to play for Ajax, I believe. Obviously, I think last about a season and a half in Italy. Then we go on to Leo Baptistao, so he's gone to Espanyol from Atletico Madrid for around £5.1 million. And finally, we go on to Pape Cisse. He used to be really good. I mean, for the first 18 months of his Newcastle career, he was banging in goals for fun. I still remember that one game against Chelsea where he scored a banger, and then the second half, he done like an impossible goal where he cut across it so much, it like swerved outwards and inwards and lobbed Petr Cech into the side net. An unreal goal. He used to be great. Him and Demba Ba are a fantastic combo, like an on and off one, but he's gone to the Chinese Super League to Shandong Luneng. He joined for around £4.97 million, and in fact, this is a team that are currently in talks with Graziano Pella of Southampton. And I've just looked at their team sheet. They had the likes of Diego Tardelli, they have Gestile Montiel. They've got quite a few players that are quite good on FIFA a few years ago. And honestly, I really hope they do get the Chinese Super League for FIFA 17. But now we've got Colin Doyle on your screen. This is not what I would usually cover. This is like a really random one. But apparently, this guy's got a £1 release clause. And I've included it for that sole reason. So apparently, according to Sky sources, Bradford have activated a £1 release clause in Blackpool goalkeeper Colin Doyle's contract. Doyle, who has been capped once by the Republic of Ireland, is expected to complete the move to the League One side in the coming days. So £1 for a football player. Anyone in the comments, anyone watching this video could afford a player. And I know there's free transfers and stuff, but you have to pay quite a big signing on fee, but £1 release clause, that is pretty damn cool. But he actually obviously has got a contract as well, so he wouldn't be able to afford his wages. But now we go on to Adebayo Akinfenwa, the Beast, apparently announced his club today. So he tweeted saying, "I'm signing for my new club tomorrow. I'm excited to have the new challenge and chapter awaiting me." He used the hashtags BMO, which obviously is brand, and exciting times ahead. So Akinfenwa, not sure where he'll go, but I imagine probably still be League 2 or League 1. Then we go on to Yakubu, the legend, apparently playing for a team that I think is non-league. So National League side Bournemouth FC have hinted that former Premier League striker Yakubu, the big yak, feed the yak and he'll score, is featuring for the club tomorrow. So Bournemouth tweeted saying, "We can announce that former Everton, Pompey and Reading striker Yakubu will feature for the Wood against the Royals tomorrow," which is pretty damn cool. I mean, this guy is getting on a bit now. 1982, yeah, he definitely is. But he was playing in Turkey before. Another player like in a similar situation was, I think it's Julio Arca, who used to play for Sunderland. I think he also plays non-league as well. So Yakubu also used to play for, I think it was Middlesbrough. Now we got on to Gini Wijnaldum, linked to multiple Premier League clubs today, but in particular, Tottenham again. So Tottenham are interested in signing Newcastle United's Gini Wijnaldum, according to Sunday People. Wijnaldum, the Dutchman, is 25 years old and apparently is also receiving interest from Liverpool and Everton. And the newspaper are also saying on top of this, apparently the fee Newcastle wants anywhere between 25 mil and 30 million pounds, which is ludicrous for a player who just has been relegated. But I mean, I suppose they did buy him for, I think it's like 12 to 15 mil last season. I think maybe a little bit less than that. By the way, I think Roma are also interested. And now I think the Liverpool Echo have mentioned something about Rafa wanted to swap deal with them, so they get Jordan Ibe, and apparently we give them Jordan Ibe and £10 million for Wijnaldum, so we'll have to wait and see. Then we go on to Olivier Giroud today. Not the most popular man for Arsenal fans. I don't actually mind him too much. Very good at what he's good at. He's like a target man. When he's sprinting through on goal, not so much like he did the other day. I mean, when he ran through the other day, he was so damn slow. But either way, Giroud apparently has actually attracted a lot of interest. And now according to Daily Mirror, despite being open to selling Olivier Giroud earlier this summer, Arsenal have now rejected a series of inquiries for the striker after his impressive form at Euro 2016. And like I said, I've been pretty damn impressed with him as well, because this guy gets a lot of stick, and he got a lot of stick for actually being in the team ahead of Lacazette and stuff. They're in the final with him in the team. He's had some brilliant link-up play of Griezmann, and just one thing, like I said before, the run against obviously Germany was pretty damn horrific, but Giroud, I still rate him. As Sky Sports added, saying a number of clubs, of all which will be remain unnamed, they've all been rejected instantly by Arsene Wenger and dismissed straight away. Apparently Arsene Wenger sees Giroud as a key player for his future plans, albeit alongside another striker. And right now that striker linked to them is going to be Lacazette of Lyon. Then we go on to Yannick Bolasie today, linked to not just West Ham, but multiple clubs. So Crystal Palace have put a £28 million price tag on Bolasie, as the club are looking to cash in on the winger, according to the Daily Mail. Following Townsend's arrival from Newcastle last week, Bolasie's future at Selhurst Park looks uncertain, with several Premier League clubs looking to chase and sign the 27-year-old. And finally, Tottenham and West Ham are understood to be interested in the Congo international, but the valuation for him is too high by Palace, and they're not prepared to let him go for anything less than £20 million. And with Tottenham being linked to two wingers in Wijnaldum and also Bolasie, it does mean some uncertainty for Lamela, and apparently today linked to Inter Milan, not for the first time. So Inter Milan are considering a move for Tottenham's Eric Lamela, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The former Roma man made 34 Premier League appearances for Spurs last term, having initially struggled at White Hart Lane in his debut season. And don't forget, he moved to Tottenham in 2013 for £25.8 million from Roma. So this guy, like they said before, he was very good last season. In his debut season, he struggled a hell of a lot, had some glimpses here and there, but looked very nervous on the ball and stuff. But last year in particular, definitely came into his own somewhat. And now according to Mundo Deportivo, Man City have set their sights on Barcelona goalkeeper Claudio Bravo as the man to replace Joe Hart, having dropped their interest in the Chile international's clubmate Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And after Joe Hart's Euro 2016 performances, I'm honestly not shocked they are linked with a new goalkeeper. Then we go on to Axel Witsel today. He wasn't to Chelsea and Everton in particular, but now linked to Napoli. Napoli are exploring the possibility of bringing Axel Witsel to the club, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The 27-year-old Zenit midfielder has also been linked to move to Chelsea and Everton, like I mentioned. Witsel has played 156 times for the Russian side since his move from Benfica in 2012, and the fee I think go around right now is anywhere between like £15 to £30 million. It depends what site you really want to believe. Then we go on to Andre Gomez today. Again, the rumour is to Barca. So according to Sport, Barcelona have moved ahead of the likes of Juventus and Manchester United in the race to sign Valencia midfielder Andre Gomez. No fees been mentioned, but I think before he's like £13 million rejected from Chelsea. It would be a very good addition for that Barca midfield, but again, I start to wonder, players like this, if they go to Barca, they're going to struggle getting that team, at least for now, until the likes of Iniesta actually retire. Kind of similar to what's happening right now with Arda Turan, who's linked to a move to Fenerbahce and Dortmund. So he obviously went there last summer. He was a fantastic player, a key player for Atletico Madrid when they won the title a couple of years ago, and made the big money switch to Barca. Obviously couldn't play until January, but since then hasn't really got into the team. And that's despite how good he is, because he's got to get ahead of the likes of, if he wants to play in the attack, Messi, Suarez and Neymar. If he wants to get in the midfield, Iniesta, Busquets or Rakitic. So he's either got to play really well and get into the team, or hope that one of them gets an injury. So obviously he wouldn't hope for it. That's kind of the way of him sneaking into the team and getting a few minutes. Then we got into Luciano Vieta today of Atletico Madrid, linked to Sevilla. So Atletico Madrid and Sevilla are in negotiations over a transfer of striker Luciano Vieta, according to AS. Vieta, who is also a target for Barcelona and Villarreal, could leave Atletico Madrid this summer after a disappointing first season at the Vicente Calderón. Atletico want to loan out the 22-year-old striker, although the Argentinian could move on a permanent basis if the Spanish capital club secure a fee close to €20 million or £17.1 million they paid for him last year. Probably aware that yesterday I mentioned how Kram Vieta went to Sevilla from Atletico Madrid on a loan deal, and Vieta going there as well, it could enhance their chances of getting Kevin Gamero to Atletico Madrid. And now quite a short one according to Tutto Sport. They're saying that Juventus would be interested in signing Manchester United winger Memphis Depay this summer if Jose Mourinho looks to sell the Netherlands international. On what everyone expected, he had a very poor year. I mean, this guy had a lot of pressure on his shoulders, to be fair, but when he played, he didn't really light it up. He had a few glimpses here and there, especially in the Europa League at one point. He looked pretty damn good, but since then hasn't done anything. He is still very young though, so I'd be very surprised if United got rid of him just after 1 year. They could potentially loan him out though. Then we got to Juan Mata today, another United player linked for move away again to Everton. So Everton manager Ronald Koeman has admitted a deal to bring Manchester United playmaker Juan Mata to Goodison Park is possible. The Spaniard's future at Old Trafford was plunged into doubt by the appointment of Jose Mourinho, who sold Mata to United when he was manager of Chelsea just 2 or 3 years ago. And with Henrik Mkhitaryan coming in, it just puts him down that pecking order even more. Apparently Koeman was quoted in the Daily Express saying, yes, it is possible. And that is after fans asked him whether a deal for Mata was on the cards. Then we got to N'Golo Kante today, linked to two teams. First up though, Real Madrid. So according to AS, Real Madrid are keeping tabs on Leicester City midfielder N'Golo Kante at Euro 2016. Bernabeu boss Zinedine Zidane has requested the signing of France international as he needs another out-and-out defensive midfielder in his squad. Madrid do consider Kante's €25 million buyout clause to be reasonable, but they do face competition from Juventus and Chelsea for his signature. The European champions are also tracking Valencia's Andre Gomez, who is wanted by Barcelona, like I mentioned before, United, Juventus, Chelsea and PSG. There's also another club linked to Kante today, and that's going to Sven-Göran Eriksson's Shanghai. So the former England boss does marry Shanghai SIPG in the Chinese Super League, who did in fact sign Hulk from Zenit just about a week ago. And apparently he's willing to offer £35 million. That's despite interest from Real Madrid, Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain and multiple other clubs. However, Eriksson's Chinese club are confident they can offer the kind of fee and wages that will scare off European rivals. So if they get Kante over the likes of Real Madrid and stuff, that kind of shows their intent, but I honestly hope he doesn't, because this guy can play at top level. And let's face it, he's still got so much time in his hands in terms of his career, he's nowhere near the end of it as of yet. Then we go on to Alvaro Morata today, linked to Chelsea. So according to Master, Chelsea have seen a bid of €60 million for Real Madrid striker Alvaro Morata rejected by the Champions League winners. This is also according to Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy, and they're saying that Morata, who was re-signed by Real Madrid for just €30 million from Juve due to a buyback clause, is expected to be leaving the Spanish Giants this summer. And they also say how the 23-year-old only scored 12 goals in all competitions last season for Juve, which is quite a low number, but still is a fantastic player. Then finally today we go on to Juve's Bonucci, who linked to Chelsea and Man City right now, but apparently they're now willing to offer him a new deal. And according to Tuttosport, Juve are hoping to keep hold of defender Leonardo Bonucci amid interest from Manchester City and Chelsea, but offering him a new improved contract. So Sky Sports yesterday did say how his agent is in talks with Man City for around £45 million or something. As a big fee, but again, Premier League money, they can offer more like wages and stuff. Like Man City and Chelsea will be able to offer more to Bonucci than Juve can. It just depends whether he wants to stay loyal and stay in Italy or not, or come into the Premier League, as it might be a dream of his like it is for many players. So that covers all today's potential transfers as well as the confirmed stuff at the very beginning, guys. So as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. The comments below, and your thoughts on today's rumours I shoot in the next episode. Also, if you missed today's, or yesterday's videos, in fact, check them out in the description below, guys. 8 AM is transfers, 9 to 10 PM is the second video of the day, or anything after 9 PM at this point in time, guys. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.